Hello, welcome everybody to the free for all. I've got Lisa sending me, and who knows who else may jump on. You never can tell. Welcome, welcome, and we're just going to play today and have a good time. Works for me.
Yes, I'm making another journal. Y'all know me. Got to make a
Mm.
journal. Got to make a journal. This one is a special order, so it is a shabby chic journal, and
Let me get my sound off. It's me probably.
I'm not sure that I have ever really known that what I was making was shabby chic. I just said it was foo foo. So anyway, but this is my cover, and it
Oh,
is
that's
made out of
pretty.
It's made out of a pillow cover, and it has kind of a 70s vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
The person I'm making it for was born in 1972. And so I've cut this piece of lace out. A picture of her mom and dad are going to go in the middle of it. And then, yeah. And it's got pom poms all along the edge. So, and then we're gonna close it with a avocado green velvet ribbon.
Oh, I like
That's
those
cool.
colors.
Anyway, so my friend that I'm making this for, she creates digis, and she has made me a lot of digitals to go with it. We've worked on printing a lot. Let's see. This is a digital she created.
Oh,
But
how
this one is
cool.
a digital. And I'm just taking them. I've already picked my sheets, and I'm just printing them on my sheets. Look at what I did with this. Hold on. I literally taped down the little doily and printed a picture of her mom on it. So,
Oh,
Cool.
that's
yeah.
cool.
Anyway, this one here is one of her background digitals, and then that.
Whoops,
And
we lost
so,
Lisa.
did we lose her? Oh no.
Yeah, she'll come back in. Something
Uh,
happened.
she bumped something.
That's a pretty journal.
So I'm just working on my pages as I go
Yeah.
here. I created this. This is a ledger page, supposedly from a grocery ledger from 1894 and 95. But I just made it. I wrote it and done it all. So anyway, we're gonna put something on the back of this. What are we gonna put? Look
Welcome
at
back,
this.
Miss Lisa.
This right here is one of my favorite digitals that she made. Can you see the peacock?
Yes, they're gorgeous.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Ooh,
you got reverb.
let me
Sorry
see if
about
I can get
that.
the other one off. Hold on a minute.
There we go. There.
I've got
So I
you here
think
twice. Let me see if I can disconnect you.
Yeah, I ran over my cord, the power cord, and it disconnected from the
Oh,
computer.
I gotta sneeze. I think I'm gonna put this on the inside of this.
there we
No,
go. Okay, I fixed that. That just fixed your
no, I
tone
can't.
now, Lisa.
I'll have
Should
to
that
print.
should that make me right now?
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
right now. You right. Lisa, I'm going to admit to you something.
What's that?
I forgot that you told me that you wanted some of that sheet music,
Yes.
and I did not save you any back.
Well,
And
you'll have more.
I
I won't.
will.
I won't hate you for it.
Okay, I'm glad. So
Eh,
that makes
I
me
wouldn't
happy.
hate you anyway.
Can't go to heaven if you hate me. My brother used to make me just fight and mad, and then he'd say, "Do you love your brother?" And I'd say,
You
"No."
got. You
And then
got
he'd
it.
tell me, "You can't go to heaven if you don't love your brother." Sometimes he'd make me mad enough. I'd say, "I don't know if I want to go to heaven. I just want to beat the tarnation out of you." So, this little thing right here is what I cut out of the middle of
Hold
this.
on just a minute. I want to put that on. Let me get that up so we can see it. There we go.
That little thing, I cut it out of this. This is going on my front, but I thought I'm not wasting that. I cut it out of it, and we put it on the front of this thing here. Okay. If I
That is
have a
so pretty.
replacement for the yellow, it says I'm getting low on yellow. Do we believe it? Sometimes it lies. The printer. We'll see. I have printed a lot, but I don't think I might have another yellow. So I've got two boxes of black. Don't need a black ink, but is there any yellow in this? Sometimes when I change them out, they're not all ready at the same time. And I have box after box of ink back here with one or two in each one. Nope, that's all black. Black. Think we may be down to just having a bunch of black.
Mm.
Okay, this one is not the right one, but I saved this ink because I want to see if I can use it for dyeing fabric.
I would think you could.
Cool.
So I saved it. Well, I mean, I can't pass up ink my numbers for $1.
What could you could possibly put it in a spray bottle with alcohol to dilute it.
Yes.
And that way it would dry quickly.
Yep.
Which is what it does when it prints out. That would probably work pretty good.
I have some here that I'm going to soak in I'm just going to put the whole thing in and soak it in water and then dip my papers in them and dry them real quick. So I want to put this on the back
no,
of
you
this.
didn't. Stay put.
When you
Talking to my stencil.
When you do that, Cindy, do you use like a dishpan or something like that to dip it in?
Yeah, I have a special pan I dip it in. I mean, I have a I have there some aluminum foil pans that I got at Dollar Tree.
Oh yeah.
I have a whole stack of them, and I get not the very deep ones, but the flatter ones.
Right, the smaller version, not the commercial size.
Yeah, well, not the big deep ones. These are big. They're like bigger than a 13 by 9 pan, but they're just not. They're not as deep. So.
Well, you don't need it to be very deep.
No, I don't need it deep. So. And then when I a lot of times if I'm drying them in the oven, I just bake them on I have some extra large industrial size cookie sheets, and I bake them 2 or 3 layers deep on it. So anyway, but
I've seen people layer them pretty deep. I do not like putting it in the stove and having to watch it.
I don't, but it just dries them so much faster, and I like how they feel better when they're dried in the oven. They crinkle. So.
Well, some people will iron them.
Yeah, I don't iron them.
Yeah, I don't iron either. No.
I don't iron anything. Well, I should take that back. I was ironing something on my desk the other day with my little iron. Oh, I know what it was. It was a piece of laminating paper. I don't have a laminator, so I have laminating paper. I found it at the bins. Anyway, so I was using my little iron to see if it would seal it, and it did. So, well, now I just laid that on there, just hunky-dory, not straight, but oh well, hunky-dory, not straight it is.
I think hunky-dory is okay. I used to work for a doctor that was forever saying hunky-dory. He thought everything was hunky-dory. He was a silly old man, though, I tell you.
Well, my mom had surgery this week.
Oh, yeah?
How did
she
it go?
had neck surgery. She had it yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. And she is still she's going to stay in the hospital there. We're thinking 2 to 3 days. And then she'll be sent home. But they said she has to be able to be up for 8 minutes. And I asked my dad, does she have to stay in one place for 8 minutes or walk around for 8 minutes? Because I can't stand in one place for 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, not without shifting or something. I just can't do it. So I told him, I said, if she has to stand in one place for 8 minutes, then we got an issue. There's going to be an issue.
Well, they just don't want to send her home if she doesn't have the strength to.
That's what Dad said.
Move around
and do the normal stuff you have to do before you go home. Then she can go home.
Okay, I don't see. Do y'all see if anybody's in the chat beside us?
No, I don't.
No, not yet. And
Okay,
I've got it on live and watching.
you
I
do
thought
know that
Teresa might pop in.
you do know that Teresa's having surgery next Thursday, right?
No.
No, I didn't. I forgot.
She's
Okay.
having heart surgery, but I'm not
Hold on
sure
just a
exactly
minute, okay? Hold on
what
just
they're
a
doing.
second.
Gotcha.
Cindy, do you have her address? Somebody's got her address, right?
Yeah, yeah. If you're in Beth's group, it's in the
Oh, I'll look. Yes, it will
it's in
be
the
in there.
featured thing there.
I will
Yeah,
send her a card.
yeah.
Is
So,
she going to have somebody that's going to come and stay with her afterwards, or?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard her say. Usually not. Usually,
That's what I thought. Bless her
so,
heart. I mean,
I
that's
don't know.
got to be hard.
Hi, Julie Parker. How are you, sweetheart?
Hey, Julie Parker.
I loved your little thing that you made from Faith Art. That was so cute. I watch them. I haven't joined in on the studies, but I do watch Faith Art. I don't know the channel name of the lady that she does work with, but I do watch the Faith Art lady. I can't even think of her name right now. My mind just went. It just like snapped and laughed at me. So anyway, okay.
Sorry about that, guys.
Well, Julie Parker came in while you was gone, and we started talking to her. So
Well, welcome, Julie.
you told us to
Welcome,
hold on.
Julie.
So we were
Glad to
holding
see
on.
you're here. We're just hanging out.
What kind of brush are you using, Lisa?
It's like a little kid brush. It came in a set.
Because I'm using this little scrubby thing.
Well, that's a makeup brush.
If I am doing acrylic paint, I do not normally use a brush. But since I'm using the watercolor, I want it to get down into the stencil. So I'm it's almost like I'm dry brushing.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Right.
Julie Parker is pouring art out for the Lord.
That's the name of the
art out for the Lord.
I can't think what the other lady's name is, but she does it. She's the lady that works with Faith, the Faith Art lady. Anyway, she was telling me the name of that because I said I couldn't think of it.
That's a cool name.
There is no guarantee I'm going to remember that name, but thank you, Julie. My memory is it's like.
I have to write things down, Cindy. I can't rely on my brain anymore.
Exactly.
I hear that.
Exactly. This one is Debbie, right? Yes, I remembered her name was Debbie. I can remember that. Okay, let's see if we can get this stuck on here.
I hate it when you get little Dabby Doo stuff.
Dabby Doo?
Yeah, like drippy. I try not to do that, but
I have a cousin named Debbie, and I call her Debbie Doo. But I'm not allowed to do it in chats because she doesn't want nobody to know that her name is Debbie. That we call her Debbie Doo. She said, "You stop that."
That reminds me of the stuff we used to put in our hair to make it hold curls. Dippity doo.
Dippity doo, yes.
Yeah, my mom would dippity doo my hair, and it would be so stiff. I hated it. And I would get to church and I'd try to comb it out, and I'd come home with no curls, and she couldn't understand why. It wasn't working. I was a bad kid. I got into some mischief and a half. It's always something.
You was just a kid.
I was a kid, and I definitely, didn't exactly fit the mold that my mama wanted me to. So
I was very much a tomboy.
I was too. I would have the lace torn off my socks by the time I'd get home from church. And I got my rear end tore up one day for it. My daddy said, "Will you quit beating her?" He said she just don't like being a girly girl. Why can't you just accept her for who she is and get her socks with no lace to start with? And that didn't go over well. Yeah, my daddy, he wore the pants, but my mama washed them, and she kept them in line. She did not let him get away with stuff like that.
That's funny. That didn't go over well. And yeah, I like that. If you see me alternating between hot glue and wet glue, I use hot glue if I'm using lace or the ribbon or stuff like that, or fabric, even fabric. So, are any of y'all doing Beth's February trade, the 4x4 quilt block?
I didn't know what it was going to be.
So it doesn't have to be a quilt block pattern. It's just you do a piece of 4x4 fabric that you embellish, and you can glue things on it. You can paint things on it. You can what all?
Is it too late to sign up?
I don't think so. I think if you go in and just ask, that she has signed you up. I know she's already assigning partners, but I don't think it's too late. So
all right. Well, I will message her and I will get in on that because I certainly can do some 4x4 stuff.
Anyway,
I've been making quilt squares.
It is with fabric, so just remember that. So I had to double check. Well, of course, I don't have a problem with the fabric. I got fabric out my wazoo.
I've got more fabric than I've got sense.
Me and you both, sister. Me and you both.
I hear you.
And what's so bad is I've gotten rid of a lot of it, and I still have a lot of stuff. But what I've started doing, the quilt I made for Bill and I in '92 is starting to wear out. I'll go to pull it up, try to tighten things up on the bed when I'm making it up, and it's getting to where it's coming apart. But I believe we've used it ever since 1992, so I guess it's time to make something new. But I've got pieces of fabric from his mom's house and my mom's house, so I'm gonna try to incorporate stuff like that in the block so it kind of tells a story.
Yeah.
It'll be silly. It'll be a crazy quilt for sure.
That's good. Those aren't bad.
Yeah, I don't mind doing stuff like that. I think that it'll be all right.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. I could do my unbest Matthew McConaughey and do the all right. I ain't never seen that movie. I've just seen everybody and their dog do that silly thing.
Well, he does it in more than that. I mean, he's done it when he played other characters too. But
yeah, I asked Jared what it was, and he said, "Oh, it's Matthew McConaughey's signature phrase, I guess."
Yeah,
what he said.
It is.
I'm like, okay. Then I asked, "Who's Matthew McConaughey?"
He is an actor.
He pulled up pictures and showed me who he was.
He has played a wide assortment of characters.
I couldn't even name the last movie that I went. Oh, yeah, I can. That I went to see in the movie theaters. It is It's the one about the lady that prays and she writes it on the wall.
The war chest.
The
prayer closet.
The prayer something.
Warrior.
Prayer warrior.
Prayer
is that
room.
it? Prayer
I just watched that recently for the first time, and it was very moving.
I went to the movies with the ladies group and watched it. I complained the whole way, but I went. I don't do movies. I don't do movies, and I don't do theaters. Not that I have anything against them religiously. They absolutely overwhelm me. They're too loud.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too in my face. So, they won't give me a volume button. So, anyway, I'm
Well,
just like, yeah.
the newer ones, I mean, they literally vibrate you.
Yeah, no,
As
I'm
the
That's
not
too
going.
sound is
much.
so loud that
I'm not going.
it'll shake you all up.
The only thing I want to move me is the Holy Spirit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Heard that.
And some days I'm not sure I even want that. I'm kind of stubborn. It depends on what he's asking me to give up. What am I needing to erase from my life? A whole bunch of stuff, I'm sure. So, anyway, I should be working on children's church stuff. I've got my schedule made, but I need to go back through and change some things. I got one
Mm-hmm.
lady that's coming out of a class and I need to change it, but I need to get some stuff pulled and sent to my teachers for Sunday just in case we get to have church. So I'm still worried about. I don't even know what the parking lot looks like. I've
Yeah.
not been out of my house. Like Jared's gone to Walmart and to Sonic, but uh, we've not. I mean, other than that, I've not been out of my house. So.
Robert just went out just today and went and got groceries because we were running low. And he said if we get any of this other mess, then we would be in a world of hurt. So he went to the grocery store for the first time today.
I am not a believer in going to the grocery store. I order them and go pick them up.
Oh,
It's,
Candy, I'm worse than that.
and
I
you
just
have them
have them.
delivered.
I have them delivered to my front door every Wednesday, and Bill said, "Are you
Well,
gonna get your groceries?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "If they'll deliver them, I'm sure gonna ask." So I
but
put my order in, and accepted the delivery within the next 3 hours, and they sent me a message and said, "Well, it's going to be more than 3 hours," and I said, "That's fine. As long as it gets here and they get here safely, I'm good with that." But I did tip him extra.
well,
I figured if he was willing to get out and deliver it and jump the snow hill in front of the house where they plowed.
everybody's like, why don't you just do delivery? I said, I just feel really bad about doing delivery when I can almost see the store from my house. I
Well,
can. I mean, that's how close I am to the store. I can almost see it out my back door. So anyway, I just kind of feel like maybe I can just drive down there, and let them put them in the back end of my car.
I do it, and we have a long sidewalk coming up to the house. I started getting delivery right after I'd had major back surgery. They started offering delivery. Um, I think Bill had to go down and pick it up twice, and then they started doing the home delivery. And I was probably one of the first customers to sign up for an annual pass.
And like I said, I live so close, but I have a friend that goes to my church that lives way out. And when I say way out, I mean way out. Like she's almost in the next county. And this is I'll just tell you what the name of the road to go to her house is, and then you can just picture in your mind what kind of road that they have to go out on. She lives on right off of Rattlesnake Road.
Oh, good enough.
So,
Yeah, yeah.
and actually, when you drive to her house, you start driving through the back, wooded part of Camp Chaffee.
Yeah.
If you know, it's a army base. You
Okay.
start driving back through the back part of it, and yeah, so it's way out there, and they get delivery all the way out there. I said they come all the way out there. She said when we first moved here, they didn't. She said, but then they started. Oh, she's
Yeah.
like, so we do it. I was like, now I would if I lived out there, I would definitely pay for delivery because paying for delivery is cheaper than them driving in. it takes them a good 20 to 25 minutes to drive in. So
Yeah,
paying for
we
delivery.
I don't pay for delivery other than I do tip them. I pay a little
Well, you
over a
pay
hundred
with your
dollars.
membership.
I pay $100 a year, but we save that much by having the membership because we go and fill up a truck, our pickup truck that holds 33 gallons of gas, and we fill it up and get 10% off. So every time that we fill it up, we save $6 to $7 easily.
Is this Sam's or is it a grocery store?
It's that's with Walmart.
Oh, okay. So we don't have a Walmart gas station,
Oh
but
no, it's a regular. It's an Exxon. It's an Exxon gas station. I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. What you were asking?
no, your store membership is with Walmart,
Yes,
but they give you a discount on gas at another station.
yes. Anywhere
Okay.
in the country, we can go to an Exxon and save 10 cents on the dollar.
Well, that would be worth the. See, that's when if you watch and catch it, Sam's runs crazy membership things like every other year. So one year if you caught what the word was in the Super Bowl commercial that they ran, you could get a Sam's Club membership for $8. Well,
Oh, cool.
I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I saw people posting what the word was online. So I went to Sam's and got me a membership. Just recently, in late 2025, like in October or September, they sent me an email and said, "Hey, if you use this link, you can get a $15 membership." Well, at first I thought it was a scam, so I went
Right.
straight to Sam's website, and sure enough, it was not a scam; it was a thing. So I got a membership for 15, but I don't go to town as much as I used to. But it's worth the $15 in what it saves me in gas. I've
Right.
already paid for it in gas in the few times I've been to town.
Well,
So
that's the odd thing to me, Cindy. They will pay for Exxon, 10 cents off Exxon, but they do not offer anything to do with the Sam's Club. And you would
huh,
think
Hmm.
that they would.
that is weird.
I
I
know we
mean,
get 15 cents off, and it's a place called BT Gas.
yes,
And you get 15 cents off every time you fill up with their card.
I'm
we
going to
we
check
put
that
that
out.
in some of our cars, but with Bill's old truck, um, it does not run well on BP gas. It runs good on Exxon, and it gets better gas mileage. So it
Yeah.
really kind of, even though he saves the 15 cents if he puts it on his card, he comes out ahead with paying,
Better.
getting the
Yeah.
10-cent discount. We come out better.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
we
if y'all see what I'm using. I'm using eyeshadow instead of watercolor,
oh
and I will
okay.
have to come back and set it.
How
But
are
look
you
how
going to set
pretty.
with hairspray?
Um, I'll either do it with that or I have a spray fix
Okay.
that you
Hmm.
seal acrylic with. I have been known to do that, but I've got both up here.
I have some eyeshadow in my crafty drawers too. It's it's metallic,
Yeah.
a copper and a gold, and one of them is just like a little pour out powder, but it is an eyeshadow, and it came from Dollar Tree, and so anyway, but a while back, when I discovered how bad my allergies were getting wearing makeup, I got rid of all my makeup, and I because because I had so many eyeshadow palettes, I offered them in one of my sales one night for craft just for crafting purposes. And I was trying to remember who it was. Bought every one of them. Just bought them all. Can't remember who it was.
Was it Steph?
No, it wasn't Steph. It was somebody that don't normally buy from me. It may
Oh,
have been. Oh, shoot. Have I managed to do that? Okay, there we go. I've managed to lock my thing there. Okay,
Both
that.
of my kids like really nice pigmented colors,
Yeah,
and they buy these nicer brands, and they actually have expiration dates on them.
I
right.
So
could not.
they will be heading to the trash can with them, because they're expired. And I said, oh, I can use that for art. But
Yeah. Um.
I've got palettes that they bought like that were close to $100.
Yeah.
Good
Um.
night.
Insane.
And I know that some people are very nitpicky about this. Oh, that ain't gonna work, is it? But Dollar Tree has some of the most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever bought. But a lot of people are very against Dollar Tree makeup. Some of them are name brands that you can buy in the drugstore. Anyway, but they have some of the very most pigmented I've ever bought, and so that's where a lot of mine came from. Although I did have some palettes that came from maybe Ulta or somewhere like that. I'm not a huge Ulta fan, but they had put one in right before we moved down here, so I didn't stop wearing makeup until after we moved here. Every once in a while, I'll still try to wear a little foundation and blush, and I uh, do my nasal spray before I do it. So somebody's
Yeah.
I
messing
didn't know that.
there.
None of
When
it.
I'm at home, if I'm going out, I'll put a little bit of makeup on. But if I'm at home, I very seldom do. Like today, I don't have anything on. If anybody comes to the door, I'd look ghostly because I'm dressed like a bum.
Looking
But
in the mirror a while ago, I look very pale today. I'm not sure why. So, but I never wore makeup at home ever. Um,
you
yeah.
know, this is how different I am from my mom and my sister. They both will not go far from their bed without getting makeup on.
My mom don't wear
My
makeup.
mother would not be seen without being fully dressed, makeup and all that stuff. She says, "I don't know how you're my child." I said, Are you sure they didn't mix me up with somebody else?"
My mom don't wear makeup.
She was going in for surgery, and she told the doctor, she says, "I'll be a much better patient if you'll let me keep my teeth and wear my makeup." And he said, "How about we compromise? I'll let you wear your makeup, but you can't wear your teeth."
That's funny.
Julie says, "My eyes used to get so itchy and grainy feeling when I was wearing makeup. I found mascara and eyeshadow for to when I hope to funerals and weddings and anything formal, but most of the time I didn't wear anything." It's hard to find good colors. Yes, it's hard to find good colors. I agree. I do like using it though. I think that turned out very pretty.
I I don't I've bought everything that I could think of makeup wise that said it was hyperallergenic, and it's not.
Mm-hmm. It's
Not.
not. It's a
I'm
lie.
I'm
It's a lot.
sensitive to lipsticks. If it's got any kind of smell to it or any kind of flavor on it, my lips start swelling. I can't do it. Just can't do it at
Um,
all.
what it does to me is it makes my eyes water and run, and it'll run right down my face to the point I
Mm-hmm.
run the makeup off my face. I was in children's church one Sunday, and one of the kids said, "Miss Cindy, are you crying?" And I said, "No." They said, "Well, why is tears running down your face?" I said, "Because I'm allergic to my makeup." And the little girl looked at me. She looked at me. She was as serious could be. And she said, "Then why do you wear it?" I said, "That's a really good question." And after that, I quit wearing makeup. I thought, good Lord, if a kid can figure it out, surely you can, Cindy.
And it's kind of interesting that she would have the understanding of not doing things like that. To
Yeah.
be, to be young and be able to articulate that's pretty impressive, I think.
Wanted to know. Hey,
Mhm.
Teresa.
Miss Teresa. Is
Hello,
she here? I don't
hello.
see her.
Oh, there she
There
is.
she is. I see her. Ooh, Teresa.
I told off on you, Teresa. I told them you were having surgery next week. So,
Teresa, we'll be saying prayers for you, honey, for
Mm-hmm.
sure. It's a lot to go through.
I put that wrong.
I put that matte medium down hoping it would grab this, and it's drying too fast. Any other time it wouldn't dry fast enough.
Julie said that if they don't like you not wearing makeup, then something's wrong with them, and they can look the other way. Amen. I agree, Julie.
One of the banks I worked for, it was a requirement that women wear pantyhose and that their makeup be pleasant and appealing.
I bet they didn't allow for weird color hair neither, did they?
Oh no, they did not. You could not have any color hair other than something that was naturally occurring. Let's see how long it takes that to dry. It turned out all right. It
And
did blend the colors.
no tattoos.
Yeah. Apparently, the bank that I work for has lifted that tattoo thing. They were not accepting of it when the old regime was in, but they got younger people now in charge, and they have different ideas about
World,
things.
whole different ball game now. This is Meemaw.
Oh, how pretty.
Yeah, something. My mother-in-law never wore anything other than lipstick. If she was going to something formal, sometimes she would let us, doll her up. But her main thing was she always had on some beautiful red lipstick. I'm gonna switch from this journal, and I'm gonna grab one of the others that I worked on in my stream the other day, because they all need some help on some of the pages.
You'll be fine.
This is one of them that I wanted to definitely paint on.
There we go. Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. I took a water pill
Okay.
today. So.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What day is your surgery, Teresa?
Same.
And is it outpatient or inpatient?
Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. this card was embossed on the other side, so I'm trying to
Bring it
fill
up.
in. Yeah, I'm painting in the embossed area on the reverse side.
Oh, how cool.
I figured that might be kind of interesting to
Yeah.
add a heart to it. And then I'll let it dry. I'll probably come back in with some markers or something like that. Outpatient. Okay, who's going to be taking care of you when you get out? Have you got a friend or somebody that's going to come sit with you?
Nope, she's by herself.
Well, they're not going to let her drive home, so.
I'm surprised they let her go home without somebody being there.
Here, they will not. If you've been sedated, they will not let you leave. They won't even let you get an Uber.
They won't?
Nope. You've got to have a person, because they say for 48 hours after you've been sedated, you cannot make decisions. So
this is true.
You know, I think it sucks, but
it's a good idea in a way.
I understand, but I've had people that didn't have family here, that needed that extra set of hands. But we do have one of our local churches, their senior group. They have people that'll take you to appointments and take you to things, if you don't have a representative or a family member.
That's nice.
To help with you.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go home and go to bed. That's me. I don't like staying in the hospital either.
Yep.
And I don't like getting stuck at the hospital. When they operated on my back, I was supposed to stay overnight, and everything was good. I was up walking around, moving around good, but had some other issues, and they ended up keeping me for 4 days.
And
I was miserable.
Yeah.
I had the kids bring me my journals, and I started art journaling. And the doctor would come in, and she said, "Well, as soon as you take care of some business, you can go home." Well, they had given me pain meds the day of my surgery, so nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Which is normal. These things happen, but good grief, I was ready to get out of there. That's the longest I'd ever been in the hospital, 4 days. Well, I hope everything goes well for you, Teresa. I really do.
Me too.
I know you're ready to have it done and be over with.
Mm-hmm.
Because is this the surgery that they've been anticipating for a while?
I'm going to put something on the inside of this, and I think we're going to be done.
Yes, Julie Parker, that was my situation. And because they had moved them around, they wouldn't let me go home until something happened.
They better be giving me something to make it happen.
Well, they were throwing everything but the kitchen sink, and I finally told them, I said, if you'll just bring me some citrate of magnesium or magnesium citrate, I'll be fine. And she said, I'm sorry, they don't let us dispense that. I said, well, do you have a problem with me having it brought in? And she said, I don't know nothing. I said, all right then. One of the kids brought it to me, and 3 hours later, I was going home. After they'd been trying for 3 days. It's like,
Ooh.
I'm on mute for a minute.
Okay. me see. I just did that one, I think. Yeah, I did. Put in the wrong pile.
I have to message Jude and tell her I finally opened this ink that she gave me for my birthday in 2024.
I'm sure Jude would be so happy.
Oh, she knows I've been holding on to it. She knows. She knows how I am.
She knows how you
Sometimes
are.
you just want to hold something until it's that right exact time.
Well, I didn't want to open it until I used up the other, and I still haven't used up all the other. But I needed it to be darker. I was doing something the other day, and I needed my ink to be darker. And I thought, I should open this. And not only that, I mean, it's been there since 2024. If I don't open it and then I open it and it's dried up, I'm going to be really mad. So, but it wasn't. It wasn't dried up. So anyhow, but yeah. Okay, this is our. I used to do these in nearly every journal I made. This is our envelope pocket. Oh, this one right here. Oh, this color right here. I'm thinking, I want something besides just that.
Oh, no, you're not jumping around. Get over here. Have a jumping stencil. Trying to jump off the paper.
Talent.
There, I like that green real well too. Oh, we'll go in with some rose too. Those are good sweet colors. Oh, somebody's got gas to waste. Goobers. Goofy goobers.
Cindy, I was watching on, you know how stuff will pop up in your Facebook feed, different artists and stuff. There was a lady who was doing a pocket out of she used a circle on the back, a same size circle on the front, a half circle inside to make the pocket, a tuck pocket, and then she put it together with a paper brat. And the front hinges around, and then you fill the little pocket inside. It was really cute. I'm thinking I might try some of those because it looked like it would be pretty simple.
Was it the vintage journal lady, or was it what is her name? There's a lady that she has a whole series of pockets. I bet it was her.
It may have been. I saved it. I can send you the link, I think, from where I've got it saved. But it was really cute. And she grunged up really good. But I thought it turned out very nice.
There.
And I thought, well, that's something I could add. That would be a different pocket than what I would normally do.
The lady that does the pocket series, her name is Purita Vanilla Damon. What a name.
Vanilla.
Purita Vanilla or Barilla. No, it says vanilla. Sorry.
Huh.
Okay, guys. Let me mute me for just a minute because I'm going to turn on my heat gun.
The ink this one. Oh, crud. We're going to be going about an hour today, ladies, because I've got to minimize my time.
Yeah, we don't want you to run over.
Live for StreamYard.
A crystal hamburger.
Another group's live on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to get them to understand that it can only go about an hour for me to have enough time and not have to pay for it.
Right. Well,
You
So
need to learn how
hopefully,
to use Restream.
girlfriend, if I could, I went and looked at it.
If you'll one day, if we can just like share a screen and all do that, I can walk you through it. It's, to me, it's even easier than this.
Does it really?
Hmm.
well, that's good to know that there's
Mm-hmm.
resources. When y'all do that, I'd like to be a fly on the wall because I can use all the technical help I can get.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be good at technical things, but not anymore. I'm some days
Tech
I just sit
changes
here.
too fast. It changes too fast.
Well, when I worked every day, I kept up with stuff. I knew how things worked, and now I needed to make an Excel sheet, and I thought, now I know how to do this. Why is this seeming so hard? And it's once I sat there and played with it, it started coming back to me. But it was just very frustrating that I didn't remember more. It made me angry.
Yeah.
So I'm spraying these with this Heidi Swap color shine, and if you look, it gives it a very
Cool.
oh, I can't think of the word I'm using, but it makes it shiny.
Yeah.
I like
Sounds
shiny.
really good.
A crystal hamburger. That sounds good. I haven't had a crystal in a long time.
Oh, that does sound good.
There's none around us.
I'm trying to remember if I
I
had
don't think
one.
there
I've
is
had
any
one or not.
around us either.
I don't
We
remember.
had,
It was sounds
we
good.
had. If you've not tried them yet, of course, not everybody has these in their area, but we had Sonic Smash Burgers last night, and
Well,
this
they
is
good.
the third time that we've had them. They're one of the best hamburgers I've ever had
Really.
from fast food. Yeah.
I wondered how they were because I wasn't ever really impressed with their regular hamburgers. So I wondered how, but I do like Texas toast, man. That's some good stuff.
Now these are not on Texas toast. These are on regular.
Oh, okay. I thought they were showing them on Texas toast. I thought, oh, that's a
We have
winner.
some burgers on Texas toast, but these ones were not. Uh,
Okay.
I need something to go right here. I need something that looks like this. I should have made copies of that before I wonder. Let's just try something before we get all involved here. Let's see if we can lay this on the copy machine and how it copies. Y'all, I use my printer and copier in ways I never dreamed I would. Copy, don't matter.
Well, do you
Who
spend a
has
lot on
coffee?
your ink and stuff?
No,
Is
I
it
do not. No, I do not spend a lot. First of all, I am usually very fortunate that I can find ink at the bins that is my proper ink. And
Yeah.
I only go to the bins on Dollar Day, so it's $1. Second of all, if I have to buy it from Walmart, I can buy an off-brand. I don't have to buy the HP brand, and it works just as well as the HP brand, in my opinion. And I get my colored ink and my black ink, and I buy the extra large capacity cartridges,
Yeah,
and they're less than $20. I think
that's
it's
awesome.
17, something like that. And because I do so much printing for the church, we rotate every other package I buy, the church pays for. So
Well, that's nice.
because I print a lot for my children's ministry job.
Well, I'm sure you
So
do. It's if you're providing lesson plans and all that, it's a whole lot less expensive than buying the pre-made books and stuff that we used to use at our
we
church. That budget was ridiculous what they would
we
spend
don't
on.
we don't order Sunday school supplies. We and we're not really set up like a Sunday school. We're set up like we have church, we have praise and worship service, we have a sermon. I do use a lot of object lessons. Usually we will play a game, and I give out prizes for participation if they participate. So, and I know you don't get prizes in big church except for blessings. If you participate in big church, you get a blessing. If you participate in children's church, you get a blessing and you get a prize. So, anyway, but yeah, we don't have like sit down class time. We do
Yeah.
classes on Wednesday night. And I actually, usually on Wednesday night, we refresh from what we learned on Sunday because I like to just have that double.
But the test for understanding.
Well, it reinforces it too.
Hmm.
So, anyway, there we go. So we got 2 pockets, and I just glued these down. Sometimes I'll glue them where they make a pocket, but today I wasn't in the mood for that. I just glued them down. Ooh, that copied really cute. We'll just cut it out. Is it perfect? Nah. Is that okay? Yeah. I copied it because it's already on a song page, so that's fine. Oh, you know what? Before I glue this down, I might look. I just remembered I have a whole box full of appliques. I may have an applique in there I can use, although that looks really cute on there. We'll just glue that down and be done with that. We done it once. We can do it again. I should have made more than one copy, but I didn't think of it. It'll be okay. I can always pull the page out and copy it again until I have it sewed in. And I used to sew all of my signatures in and then decorate, but I have found that it is so much easier to decorate than sew them in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julie Parker.
Thanks, Julie.
Watercolors.
You have started having cinnamon in your coffee?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I like cinnamon in my coffee.
no, I haven't reached that point yet. I'm not sure how I feel about that whole concept of cinnamon in my coffee.
And cardamom is also good. Very
I
good
like
and tasty.
cinnamon on my toast.
It's a nice flavor in coffee. It will surprise you.
Well, I guess I probably should preface it that I'm not a huge cinnamon fan. So cinnamon is my least favorite of flavorings. So
Then try cardamom. There's something about that in coffee that I like too.
cardamon's not the one that tastes like licorice, is it?
No, I don't think it tastes like licorice at all.
I don't have cardamom, but I'm sure I could probably find some if I needed to real bad. We will look in there and see what kind of appliques we got, but we do like how that turned out. That's very, very cute. So we got a pocket there. The little cute tag. The cat's up. That means the boy's up.
Our kids are having to do their online.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're doing the distant learning thing. So I can tell when they finish their schoolwork because they're coming outside to play, and they are going down my neighbor's driveway, which is a steep hill, and they are giggling. It is so adorable to watch them. They're having
Usually the
fun.
kids in my neighborhood are outside, but this time they have not been out much. I've been really surprised that they've just not been out. I just dumped my whole thing. I'm
Yeah,
kind of
the parents
aggravated.
are going out with them because it is really, I mean, it's straight up ice. So, well, that didn't go so well. That one bled. I should have known that binding was going to catch it. Wonder if I can.
It goes like that. That goes like
What
that.
does
Okay.
cardamom taste like? It tastes like something that is in a spiced cookie, like with cloves, and it's a spice. It it's kind of it's not a cinnamon flavor, but it reminds me of something from the clove family more so than not. All right, this is going to have to dry.
Ladies, it's about time for us to close down. We've been at it an
Alright.
hour, and I'm trying to save my StreamYard time.
Yeah, let's save your time.
So I appreciate y'all coming and playing with me. I love it, love it, love it. Let's do this
It's
again
been
next
fun.
week. What you say?
We'll try. Lord knows what happened between now and then.
This is
the
true.
way this weather's been, who knows?
If everything goes as planned, next Friday I will be in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. If things go the way they're supposed to, but right now it's looking like things may be a little bit off for us because of what they're calling for our weather. It's messing up our weekend plan. So anyway, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you letting me come on the stream with you.
You're more than welcome. You know you can come on anytime. Cindy, same thing for you too, girl.
Okay, well, thanks for having
have
me.
fun. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Okay.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.